Lone Star 92.5, running to April Macie, who is playing at Hyenas and Mockingbird Station. And I tell you, I just found out something that has just depressed me to all ends.
What's that?
I'm older than her dad.
Oh, well, I am too.
I know. So here you're in the company of some dirty old men who are undressing you with their eyes even as we speak.
Well, you may be.
My dad's so cheap he likes to take penicillin for fish when he has a cold. I would just like to point out that my father buys all of his health medication at Petco. So we're very normal people.
Well, you got to cut corners when you have to.
That's where he cuts it. That's medication.
I got to meet your parents, and I got to see your mom and her Michael Bolton tribute that you
I have
did.
to tell you how my parents got married. My mom was like, "Oh yeah, we thought we were pregnant." My parents met at this summer Pocono resort, and I guess my mom worked at this like dairy farm, and my dad worked at a neighboring one. And she was like, "Hey, April, we thought we were pregnant, but we couldn't afford to go to the doctor. It turns out I was just drinking a lot of milkshakes that summer. I was just fat." She's like, "But we already told everybody, so we thought we'd get pregnant really quick." And I'm like, "Well, that is excellent decision making."
Well, at least it was planned then. Huh?
Yeah. My parents got married because my mom got fat.
Planned over a milkshake or too many of them. Well, why haven't you got married? Why hasn't Shane asked you to marry him?
He doesn't want to get me. He says he doesn't believe in it. And I'm like, well, I don't believe this is going to work out. So
why would he say that?
I don't know. His parents are still like happily married. It's very confusing.
It's not like he had a bad childhood or anything.
No, he had a reasonable childhood.
Yeah,
his parents are like nice, and like his mom his mom made me like a care package when I had a cold. I'm like, my mom's never made me a care package that didn't involve a flask.
Or a can of Keystone.
Yeah, exactly.
So what, do you want kids and he doesn't? Is that what the deal is?
I might want a baby, but I'm like, why would they give me a baby when I was turned down for a dog rescue twice? They wouldn't give me a puppy.
But you ended up getting one eventually.
I did, but Shane had to go with me, and he's like, just keep quiet. Because I get real unstable. Like, I forget that they don't know I'm a comedian, so I'm like, you're going to fill the hole in my ego where parental love should be. And then I just start wildly petting the puppy, and they're like, this lady's insane.
Oh, my God.
Why, is your clock ticking or something?
I guess. Like, I think I might want one. I'm like, I should probably, like, squat one out while I can.
Boy, there's a nice vision. I'm going to squat one out. I'll be right back.
I need a new act, everybody. That's why I want to have a baby. It's time I need to write a new hour.
Do a new act about being a new mom.
I know, and people don't want to hear about you being a dog mom. It's really obnoxious.
All right, I want to hear the story about your uncle who got a DUI.
Oh, my uncle Greg was recently arrested for DUI by a bicycle cop. Apparently,
he couldn't outrun a bicycle cop in a car.
Apparently, he fell asleep at a stoplight and then just started throwing up outside his window. Yeah, and the cop just rolled up on him. Like the cop just ching-chinged right up on him.
That sounds like Christopher Titus stories, doesn't it?
No, all my family stuff is really damaged. And I was like, wait a minute, Uncle Greg, I don't understand. If you were arrested by a bicycle cop, how did he get you to the station? And my uncle, without missing a beat, he's like, oh, man, I don't know, April. I was real messed up. he's like, but I'm pretty sure I rode down on his handlebars. I was like, all right.
I got to go to a family reunion at her house.
Well, be prepared to fight on the front lawn, because that's what happens at our family reunions. There's always front lawn fights. You know you're white trashy when people are just rolling around, just tussling on the front lawn.
You're the only child?
No, I have two brothers. I have a 23-year-old brother and a 19-year-old brother because my mom was convinced I was going to put her in a home, and she said she needed backup just in case. So I have two more.
And what do they do?
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Now you done it. Now you done it.
A whole lot of nothing. No, my 19-year-old brother is like a reasonable human, and then the 23-year-old is just filled with moron. Just, I don't know if that's just the age for like dudes where you can't, you're not fully formed as a human. Yeah. Like he's he would have all these plans about how to get ladies, and there was some bus he found in L.A. where like European models ride up and down, and he was like, April, I do very well with first-generation immigrants.
Let them stay. Let them stay.
He's like, they think I'm riding the bus for the environment. He's like, they don't know I'm poor.
All right, I know you've told it before, but I can't get enough of hearing it. The time where you slugged your boyfriend while he was on the toilet. That's my favorite story that you've ever told here.
Well, I came home and he had been renting out our home as a location shoot for porns, and I just found him like in the corner, like being a creep salad in the corner. And
now, wait, this wasn't Shane, was it?
No. This was not Shane. This was not Shane. This guy was in my early 20s, and I had some dad issues I was working through. I like to call this man Old Man River. And I might have, like, we got into a fight, and then he went into the bathroom, and I might have slapped him on the toilet when he was taking a dump.
That's the one time when you think that this is my solace right here.
No.
I'm in mid-hunker, and a fist comes flying at me.
No, I've always said if you want to hit a man and you're afraid he's going to Chris Brown you back, but you got to – I like that people go, oh, Chris Brown. I'm like, no, he beat her. I don't care if he can tap dance. You don't get a free pass in America because you learned how to shuffle ball change as a child. Chris Brown.
That went too far.
I know. People get really offended. I say if you want to hit a man, do it when he's pooping, because a man will not beat you with a dingleberry on his butt. That's just some solid life advice, ladies. That's solid.
You hear that,
life
ladies?
advice.
Wait till he's in mid, and then pop him one.
Yeah, he's not going to chase you, and even if he does, his pants are around his ankles. His range of motion is limited. You can get it. You got a clean escape.
The reason I like to hear you tell the story because I try to picture it in my mind.
Oh,
but wait, he rented out your apartment to shoot a porno, and you didn't know.
I knew we rented it out for like commercials and stuff, like because it did cover the mortgage, like it's good money, Location Scouts. But then I guess the company also does, like L.A. There's a lot of pornography. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Oh yeah.
But they need different homes, and I was like, that's not why you're home mid-afternoon, taking the day off, just lurking in the corner, real creepy style. Yeah. So
yeah. Sounds creepy to me.
How come you're not on any TV show?
What do you mean?
Oh, I just think that you should be in.
I do as well.
Yeah. So come on, hire April Macie.
I know. I need one.
She's a lot too classy for the Adult Video Awards. For God's sake.
No, I'm not.
And that's why we like you.
I'm not.
April Macie at Hyenas in Dallas. Go see her this weekend. Honey, I'd go see you tonight, but my band's playing tonight.
All right. Well, come tomorrow. 2 shows.
Okay.
2 shows.
Tomorrow it is.
Excellent.
Yeah. April Macie. You got a website you want to promote or anything?
April Macie, Macie, is hilarious.com. And then just add me on Twitter, April Macie, just Macie. And,
all right.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Good to see you again, my dear.
Good to see you guys.
Come back again and pretty up the place again one more time. April Macie, everybody. All right.